Hey people, what's going on? Joy here. Be doing a fragrance review today. Uh, the fragrance house is gonna be Davidoff, and it's a flanker from the very popular Davidoff Cool Water. Okay, it's this classic that really started off the whole flankers game, and this one literally has a lot of flankers. And if you know this one, little lesser known brother is the hot water, but these two fragrances have nothing in common. But I really think like someday I have to do a comparison video because these two are kind of, I really like them both. But today the fragrance we're gonna look at is the flanker. It's called Ocean Extreme. Kind of different looking bottle. I'll let you know everything that you need to know about this fragrance. Okay, it's relatively newer fragrance, so more like think of it as the initial impression. Okay, so the last couple of days hasn't been easy on me. Like people live in Bangladesh going through some tough times, some turmoils going on. I do not want to talk politics here, but hopefully the bad times go away, and then the truth wins and good people win. Basically, that's what I pray. Okay, so anyway, another thing, of course, you guys know my good friend Chris. He passed away, and we all were devastated. I really feel, like we lost a very good friend and brother. I was not really mentally there until I got a call this morning. I got a message actually from Chad, a gentleman's journey. This dude is like, call me up, hey, checking on me. I know that, and he's like being a big brother. So far the community, the way it's, I would still say community because we all fragrance reviewers. The tribute that you guys paid to Chris, I think it's wonderful. It shows like really the worth of human life, and the everything that the memories that you share with special people. So anyway, I think we should always keep him in mind, and we should always we should learn some things from him, like how to give. All right. So anyway, here I am with the fragrance review. Right. So the fragrance actually I got recently, and this kind of flankers usually I sometimes buy. I do not buy sometimes, but mostly what it depends on is that smell. If it doesn't smell great, it doesn't matter how much hype it is, I wouldn't buy it. Or it feels like it's gonna be a weak one, I hardly buy it. But if it smells nice, if it's not that long lasting, I'll still get it. But I put my nose to a fragrance before buying it most of the time. So anyway, so this fragrance, it comes in a very different kind of packaging. First of all, I have a 200 ml bottle, and this is huge. It comes in 75 ml, I think, and 200 ml, and maybe 125, I'm not sure. And there is a review, there are a few reviews on this fragrance that I didn't check out all of them, but I saw Al from Street Sense, my good brother. He's a OG fragrance reviewer. Excellent take on this brother. So he talked about it. So here is the packaging. Pretty huge packaging. Looks like Cadbury chocolate container or a tin container, which it is. It's a tin container. It looks like Cadbury colored, right? And there's this dude, and there's the ocean. It's like you'd understand the theme it's gonna be. It's like oceanic, aquatic fragrance. Okay, so it's a summer fragrance. And something special about this fragrance is it has something to do with National Geographic Channel. I read about it somewhere that when this came out, but I didn't do so much research like what they're trying to achieve. But mostly what I understand, the sales from this fragrance, they're gonna donate it to maybe preserve the marine life, or the sea, certain area of the like location. So that would be spent there. So it's a good cause. So, but I'm not gonna lie that I'm just participating in the donation process because I was interested in fragrance, because I am a fragrance lover. So that's what my thing was. So anyway, I thought the presentation is pretty nice. I liked it. At the back, it's like there's a lot of information. I don't want to read out everything. It's EDT concentration, 200 ml bottle, and I think it's made under Coty, and I think this is made in Switzerland. Could be wrong. And Davidoff, they also have chocolates, coffee. They have a lot of other products. So Davidoff has a lot of fragrances. So anyway, when you slide it out, it's like this. It's a nice packaging. I'm not gonna get rid of this packaging. It's pretty nice, cool packaging, and it's pretty nice. The blue is pretty cool. It's almost like the sky met the ocean. Okay, kind of like a dark blue, purplish sort of a color. And excuse me, sorry about that. Voice is a little bit. I had some few drinks, like cold drinks, not drinks. I don't drink anymore. Anyway, so anyway, the thing is, here you can feel all these things like a nautical measurement and all that. I'm not very good with this term, so I'm just showing you. You can feel all the writing here. Okay, and here is it says limited edition EDT. Okay, so it's a limited edition that really piqued my interest. I like limited editions. side is Davidoff Cool Water, very nice familiar font. This side it says Ocean Extreme, okay, and here also Ocean Extreme. Up top it says Davidoff. At the back, I think here, somewhere here, if you buy this particular packaging, you will find the, what do you call, the batch code and stuff. But the smaller bottles, they come in normal regular boxes, okay, like paper boxes. And the pretty much inside the bottle will sit, taking a little bit of time. I like presentations. It will sit like that. It looks pretty cool when you buy it first time, okay. So yeah, and there goes the packaging. All right. So now this fragrance bottle is pretty cool, pretty cool, very heavy bottle. I really like it. The color is different than the original Davidoff. This one is more greenish sort of blue, and this is kind of like a dark blue. It's like Bulgari Aqua Atlantic, that kind of blue. And it has the same exact bottle, but the cap is, I think this is silver, this is black. And it says EDT and stuff. The side has some pattern. Cool bottle. Back nothing much. I like the simplicity. Bottom is your sticker and stuff. So one thing, the bottle is so heavy, and compared to the bottle, the cap is kind of weak, like very light, okay. So when you buy this, make sure the cap, you hold the bottle and open the cap. What I did was I put sort of like a tape around it, the sprayer, so it has better grip. So now I can actually pick up the bottle. It's not gonna fall, right? That's just a hack. But if you don't want, it's okay. Sprayer is pretty good on this. Let's try the sprayer. Davidoff cooler bottles, they really give very nice sprayers, okay. Let's see. Okay, very nice distribution. It's kind of narrow but shoots far. So yes, this fragrance, I would classify this as a fruity, fresh, aromatic summer fragrance, okay. It has differences, it has its difference from the original. It borrows some elements from the original, and it does its own thing. That's what I really like about it. And I do have summer going on at this point, so I really am enjoying this in the summertime. So it opens up. How does it open up? It opens up with a blast of fresh mint, okay. It's like literally, it's perhaps one of the better mint notes that I smelled. It is kind of like not the very original mint that you would get from Cartier Roadster. I get this is the sport one, but the original Roadster here is the one of the most realistic mint note, okay. You're not gonna get exactly that, but you're gonna get a beautiful blast of mint. It's almost like grapefruit, mandarin, and the mint blast. It's almost like this fragrance, the kind of sparkly opening that the Pure Energy has, Pure Shot has from Thierry Mugler. This one has that, and then the fruity aspect of it. So it opens up very fresh, very watery, aquatic, not salty, and kind of like blue as well. So there's this note in this is juniper berries, okay. That makes it very sharp. And this fragrance, any fragrance has the note of juniper berry. You will notice each fragrance are very sharp and very piercing. And this fragrance, the opening is that kind of piercing opening. So expect to get mint, juniper berries, and then the watery notes. And you get slight bit of cool water, original cool water at the background. Cool water is like this bitter green, blue sort of opening. It's like a deep sea. The face for this was Paul Walker, one of my favorite dudes who also passed away, but remains my favorite actor for the Fast and Furious movie. So this one, the DNA is definitely there, but it's not exactly same. Even on the dry down, they're not gonna become like this. Is not gonna become like a cool water. Okay, that's the best part of this fragrance. So it does maintain that feel of that oceanic blue. Then it goes to this territory. I'll show you one fragrance, but not exactly same, but it has a lot of similarity to Bulgari Aqua Marine, sorry, not marine. So this fragrance is also very seaweed like, which is also in this. I think I discovered it later. I didn't notice it at first. I got that. I'm like, what is that bitter water feel that's coming? Then I realized, I smell this. It has the aromatic features, which this one lacks a little bit, but that the bitter water feel, that seaweed feel, they are kind of in the similar zone. But this has like neroli and a little bit more florals in it, makes it more aromatic. So this one stays deep under the water. It's almost like original aqua, cool water, that kind of DNA. And then, hold on, let me bring one fragrance. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I forgot one fragrance that I didn't bring, which is essential for this review. So this fragrance will also remind you of a little bit of Nautica's The Voyage, okay? So this one, it's a very, it's gonna be like a mix of quite a few fragrances that actually are very popular. So the ones that you saw so far, their DNA is in this fragrance, which makes it very familiar yet fresh, summer day, spring day like. Okay, and I really like it. It has a little bit musk at the background, and the very last dry down I get some musk and some green oak moss like feel, but it's not really oak moss. There's definitely no oak moss in this. So it's modern, it's blue, it's green, it's watery, it's bright blue skies. It's like a sunny day. You go sailing, you go, I don't know what do you call that, any water activities basically. If you go surfing, yeah, if you go surfing, this could be good for surfer dudes. It's like 30 days of summer or 300 days of summer, that film, I forgot the name, but it's like a summer through and through. Okay, performance on this, it's for me, on me, it's better than cool water. Cool water stays on me like 2 to 3 hours tops. Okay, this fragrance, it beats the original. For me, I get like 4.5 hours of total longevity, 1 hour very good projection. After that comes kind of closer to the skin, and the third hour mark it becomes very close to you. People very near to you can actually detect it. So I will suggest this for gym, day-to-day activities, cool. Prices on these are, I think, affordable. I paid what, I think, around 50 something dollars or something like that, around like 50 something dollars. Okay, but it could be found maybe cheaper elsewhere. If you can get it cheaper, you can get it. 200 mil will serve you for a very long time. You can go actually heavy on the clothing. It will last longer. Okay, excuse me. So this fragrance is good to go, better to go on your clothing. So I suggest you go 6, 7, even 8 sprays. Go crazy. If you have an atomizer, if you have a decant it. Okay, every 3 hours you respray on yourself, you're gonna be fresh and good to go. It smells like the sea. At the same time, it feels like a fresh, clean laundry, and it's very beautiful. It's a very nice, natural smell. It's almost like seaweed like, and you almost could think like it could be a little bit salty, but I don't get much salt from this. Okay, so yeah, there you go. It's not a mind-blowing or miraculous fragrance. It will remind you of a lot of your familiar fragrances, but if you want to get like a mix between Nautica Voyage, Aquamarine by Bulgari, if you want to get something like a Cartier Roadster sort of mint up top, which will last like 10-15 minutes. And I think there's one other fragrance also, yeah, original cool water. So the fragrance that you squeeze in and put in one bottle, this is the fragrance. And it's a limited edition, makes it interesting as well. It's kind of unique, but not totally, right? So longevity over for this, I'll give this like a give or take, like in summers, if it's a really hot day, it will last like, let's say 6.5 or 7 out of 10. Projection 6 out of 10, not the best projector of it. It stays pretty close, but if you go heavy spray, it will project decent. Versatility, I think this is good for spring and summer. It's not really a cold weather scent, so maybe let's say 6. Okay. Originality, it has its own thing going on. It's different enough from the original, which makes it like not a redundant purchase, but it's not really compared to the other freshes in the market. It's a limited edition bottle for the fanboys of cool water, and I never actually judge this fragrance as a Green Irish Tweed clone. I judge this based on its own merit. Like, it's as an original fragrance for me, and I really like it. It's a classic. Always, every weekend, Friday, I would wear it. So yeah, different enough. Full bottle worthy. 200 ml bottle definitely worthy, because more bigger size you buy, you get better value, right? If you buy 75 ml, you gotta pay more for the ratio. So overall, this fragrance I'm gonna put solid 7 out of 10. It's not gonna be your compliment magnet with chicks and stuff, okay? Not like that, but just for your personal enjoyment on the summer days. All right, so 7 out of 10 for this fragrance, Davidoff Cool Water Ocean Extreme. Take care, guys, and check out this fragrance if you want to. Very beautiful fragrance, to be honest. It's a great summer fragrance, and affordable as well. Take care, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a very nice day, and wherever you are, stay positive. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.